Welcome back. Welcome back to Kimberly Ann's Kaleidoscope YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, and share. And help me go viral. Bless me, and you shall be blessed. So, it was put upon me, how does the movie Where the Red Fern Grows relate to us in a physical, spiritual, symbolical teaching? In Where the Red Fern Grows, Billy works tirelessly for his doggies that he wants to get, right? Mirroring the spiritual teaching that hard work and faith bring blessings, meeting God halfway. Putting in the effort, putting steps to your prayers. Symbolically, the dog's unbreakable loyalty and sacred, never-dying red fern represent God's eternal, sacrificial love and the promise that true love lives on forever. If you look at this is how we are to be with one another as well. That is how we are being guided and taught and teach to be within God, and God is within us. We are meeting him in the middle. Hello. We are to meet him in the middle. So, never dying red fern represents God's eternal, and that's how we are to be with one another, especially husbands and wives that took marital vows, the holy matrimony, sacrificial love for one another, not just one-to-one, but vice versa. As it is with God and me, it's vice versa. Likewise. And the promise that true love, energy, true loving kindness, and true love is spiritual. More than the physical, it's spiritual love. Lives on forever. Now down home playing talkin, right? Sweat and prayin get you there. Billy's dream of getting his hounds didn't just drop in his lap. He worked and saved and prayed. It's just like the good book says, faith without putting in the elbow grease is dead. And it's a shame that the older folks want to continue to work, but society isn't allowing them to continue to work, even if it's just 10 hours a week. Without any kind of hindrancing because of one's, and I know it's unlawful to do so, but it still takes place, and I know a lot of people that will agree with me that it still happens and it still takes place, and it's a daggone shame. It's a downright disgrace. But no matter what it is that we do, I was born and raised in a lifestyle where you wanted something, you put in the work and you got it. You manifested it through your employment, through your work, with your hands, creating it, with your minds, bodies, and souls, right? The power of unconditional love. Old Dan and little Ann's loyalty to Billy and each other, that got kind of loud, and each other is as pure as it gets. It's a real life picture. I love that movie, by the way. Probably watch it today. I'm kind of sentimental. I like watching those kind of movies on Sundays. And I like my 1970s TV sitcoms. It's just good vibes. And that's who I am. That's who I am. That helped mold me and make me. That era. As all of us. Whatever era that we grew up in. And there's good and bad in all. Let's choose to take the good. Not the bad and not the ugly. It's a real life picture of what Scripture means by sticking closer than a brother. And the sacred fern, the sacred red fern, that magic fern springing up between the dogs' graves, right, ain't just a pretty plant. It's a holy symbol that true love and devotion never die. Brought tears to your eyes, if your heart watching that movie for the first time and even after that. Okay, it just goes out to, it connects, right? It tells us that when we lose something dear, pet, mom, dad, brothers, sisters, cousins, friends, classmates, and even things, okay? Heaven leaves a lasting sign of peace and remembrance behind.